So, this happened at the weekend. I have fractured my wrist. I came off my bike on some ice basically. It was a bit frosty, it was a bit icy. I went out anyway, the main roads were fine. I went up this stupid little lane, which I shouldn't have obviously done. And there's just some ice obviously that I didn't see. Came straight off like a sack of spuds and landed on my side, wrist and leg taking the impact. And yeah, so I don't really like moan about it. I'm not being like, although I do really want to moan about it, I'm just frustrated that I've done it. But things you can learn from it. So one, don't go out and don't feel like you have to go out riding when conditions aren't good, and just stick to main roads if they are, obviously. So that's point number one. Point number two, always take cash out with you, because you might need to get a taxi, especially if you're on your own and something like that happens. Always have your phone with you, always have cash with you, because you don't know when you're going to need it. And luckily for me, there was this amazing cyclist, this lovely chap. He was coming the opposite way. I finally got up, I'd come down, I knew I'd hurt it, it was really painful. So I was in with like floods of tears, I was thinking, fuck, what am I going to do? My bike was fucked, the derailleur hanger had bent all the way in, and it was like, it wouldn't let my back wheel turn around because it was bent that much. So I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? And so he basically just stopped and was like, are you okay? Like, what's happened? So I just explained, he was like, fucking hell. So I was like really upset, and I felt bad because I was like, honestly, you carry on, I'll be okay. And he's like, no, I'm all right for another 5 minutes though. Don't you rush, don't go anywhere, you're fine. And he stayed with me, bless him. And then he rang, strangely, the mechanic that I've been to before, who lives right near me actually, like maybe a K away or whatever. That was his mechanic. So he rang him to say, look, can you help us with this? The guy came out in his van, picked me and my bike up, took me back to the workshop, fixed my bike. It was like 15 quid. So he picked me up for one and then fixed my bike. So I was like, that's so nice. And then this guy was just so lovely to me. He was just the person that you want to meet when something shit happens. And so it was just really lucky that he was there at that time. So I'm really grateful to him that there's nice people that are willing to really go out of their way to help. And he followed me on Strava afterwards, and he's like commented like, I hope you're okay. That's another good thing about Strava, you actually get to chat to people like that, and like I'm so grateful to him. So I've got my consultation appointment this morning to see what the deal is. Like, I saw it on the x-ray, it's just kind of like a small crack. It's not like a big chunk of bone that's actually moved, it's just a small crack, which is so lucky, because I think they said it might be like 3 weeks or something for it to heal. But I don't know, I'm going to have a cast on it. Like, this is what A&E put on for me. Another good thing that I've taken from this is sorry, the NHS in the UK is just phenomenal. It gets so much shit because there's not enough people physically working there, so mistakes are going to happen due to government cuts and things like that. Obviously that's a different topic, but the experience I had, they were just so good with me. And it's like, there's so many people in so many different countries that don't get that or have to pay out so much for it, but fucking phenomenal, absolutely like amazing. So like 2 hours, so then like 2 hours I'd gone in, had an x-ray and got a cast on my arm, which I just think is just like phenomenal. And I do feel a little bit sorry for myself. I feel a little bit frustrated that obviously I can't go out riding, I can't really do a lot, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse. I could have broken my leg, like I could have broken my hip. I've got to try and think of the positive, and it's taught me like not to go on stupid lanes when it's probably a bit dangerous. So I've learnt that from it at least. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go. I'll let you know how I get on, but thank you for watching. I really appreciate you listening to me ramble on about this. It's just frustrating, isn't it? It's just so frustrating. I'm just so angry with myself. But what can, I mean, that's not going to help anything. So all I need to do is just take a bit of time, heal, and yeah, see you next video.